You are watching or listening to the grand final of House of Games. Hi, I'm JR.
Hi, I'm Matt.
I'm Iain.
And I'm Jon.
Matt rhymes with... Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Is that the first question?
Well,
I've got
if
one
we'd
in
all
there.
like to make a suggestion, why not?
LaTeX.
Yeah, that's right.
1 point immediately for me. Thank you very much.
I think that's a deduction, and a serious deduction at
And
that.
unfortunately, we've run out of time, so that 1 point is very important in this game.
Yes, this being the final, this is an extended edition of House of Games, and now it's going to be even longer than I'd planned on it being. There's going to be 2 extra rounds and a handful of extra questions, sort of in addition throughout, just to keep the tension going. And you know, I also realised a couple of hours before we started, although we did start half an hour late, Iain. Do you want to... He's ignoring me.
Walk of shame, walk of shame.
It's okay. So I also realised that although this is the final and you all are winners of individual days, what we've actually done is we've reconvened the same 3 contestants who competed on the very first edition back on day 1. So this is a grudge match in all sorts of ways.
It's a waking nightmare.
So we had better just dive in, I guess. So there's going to be 7 rounds tonight instead of 5. Let's see how it goes. The first round is rhyme time. So we know how this works. I'm going to give you 2 clues. I need 2 answers that rhyme with one another. I need you to buzz in. And as I've pointed out before, you're all at the same amount of delay down the Skype line from me. So when you buzz in, when you say buzz or whatever it is you do, you wait for me to say who it was, who I saw buzz in first. And that person can give the answer. Here comes the first one. Orbiting embryo, imposter in Gloucester. I shall repeat that. Orbiting embryo, imposter in Gloucester.
I mean, this requires me presumably knowing the name of the creature in Kill the Moon, and
No.
the name of the
Fugitive
character
Doctor.
in Fugitive of the Jadoon.
Oh, Kill the Moon and Fugitive of the Jadoon. Does anybody want to
Kill
buzz
the
in?
Moon,
Buzz.
Fugitive of the
Oh,
Jadoon.
John buzzed first.
Hang
John.
on, I made the,
Kill
I
the
made
moon,
the sort of,
fugitive of the Jadoon.
I made the buzzing noise first.
I'm afraid to say John got that one because he actually bothered to buzz rather than just talking through the answer and saying what the whole of the answers were. This is a fantastic start to the quiz. Here comes the second one. Time Incorporated, wrong of the space whale.
Buzz,
Go on, Matt.
you see that ultimate foe, and the problem is I buzz when I know what the first part is, and I
Right.
assume I
I'm
get the second
timing
part.
you out.
Oh.
John or Iain, the ultimate foe and
Buzz.
wrong. John.
The ultimate foe and the beast below.
Yeah.
We're on the 5th day now, the 4th day since that first day. If we buzz him, we have to give the answers now.
Yes, I know.
Okay, here comes the third one. Poirot in wood and Flim Flannan.
Buzz.
John?
Knock knock, horror fang rock.
Correct. Are you clapping me or him?
I'm clapping Jon. That was inspired.
This
I
next,
had knock
I
knock.
thank you.
this next one might be a bit easier. I say this, it's not going to be. Ace's chase, repeating in tongues.
Buzz,
Go on, Matt.
Ghostlight Midnight.
Excellent. Well done. Okay, here we go. Woeful Wells, lots of love to long ago.
Buzz.
John?
Time lash, time crash.
Time Lash, Time Crash is correct. Iain, any chance you want to buzz in on any of these? Just please feel free and go ahead.
I'll think about it.
Okay, there's two more. Here comes the penultimate one. The penultimate one, a warren of Wirren and a door for Madame.
Buzz,
Go on,
Buzz.
Matt.
the Ark in Space, and the Girl in the Fireplace.
Well done. And finally, in this round, Tennant meets Tate, Ghosts in Love.
Oh, Buzz,
Go on, Matt.
the Runaway Bride, and Hyde.
Well done. So, at the
So
end of the
what are the scores now, JR?
well, at the end of the first round, Matt's on 3 points.
Sorry,
John's
Iain,
got
Iain, don't lean into the microphone, Iain. Just
Sorry, what it was, my buzzer isn't plugged in, so none of you heard it ringing.
when you say your buzzer, do you mean your brain?
Yes.
Possibly.
Yes, I do. Yes.
well, we're going to go into an individual round now.
Thank
So this
God.
gives chances to catch up. But at the end of the first round, Matt's on 3 points, John's on 4 points, and Ian's on the lead with 0 points.
It's going really
Okay.
well.
We're going highbrow, lowbrow, or outbrow, inbrow, as might better be described as the case. 2 questions. If you get it on the first question, this is an individual round, you get 2 points. If you get it on the second question, just 1 point. And if you don't get it, which would be absolutely incredible given the questions, then I'll hand it out to one of the others to get.
Absolutely incredible. You have heard the previous ones of these, right?
Right, we're going alphabetically. So, Iain, yours is
Good
the
evening.
first question. Your outbrow question, which is a question from outside the world of Doctor Who, which will have the same answer as the question from inside of the world of Doctor Who. So, for 2 points, who was born Percy James Patrick Kent Smith?
Sylvester McCoy.
He was. So, John, yours is next. Who played the title role in Michael Winterbottom's obscure 1996 film Jude?
Was it Christopher Eccleston?
It was Christopher Eccleston.
Okay, if my question is about 1980s music or rap or anything like that, I'm going to be disgruntled.
Your question, Matt. Oh, I should say what the lowbrow questions would have been for Iain.
Hmm.
Just who played the 7th Doctor, and John's was who played the 9th Doctor. Matt, yours is thus. Who played Dr. Dacre and Dangerous Davis?
That was Peter Davison.
It was Peter Davison. So all going well so far. You've each got 2 more of these. So your second one, Iain. So where am I? Who made her full acting debut playing Alison in Peter Bowker's adaptation of The Miller's Tale?
Billy Piper.
And the other question was going to be who played Rose Tyler, but you got it. John, your second question. Who made her UK TV debut in the Hammer House of Horror episode Charlie Boy?
God, Lalla Ward?
Oh, no. Your second question is who played Tegan Ivanka?
That would be Janet
Buzz.
Fielding.
You can't buzz in until he's had his second question.
Oh, okay.
It's an
So,
individual round, Matt.
he's allowed to get one wrong, and okay.
Yeah, highbrow question.
You get 2 points if you get it on the first question, but if you
Okay.
don't, you can get a point by getting it on the second question. None of these will go on the buzzer because the second questions are all that easy. At least I'd hope so. Because Matt, here comes your third one. Who was the voice of Treefoo Tom?
Sophie Aldred.
It was Sophie Aldred, who also played Ace. Iain, your final one in this round. Who played Sandra in The Liverbirds?
It's a 50-50
Which one?
proposition.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Nerys Hughes. I could be wrong.
And who played Todd in Doctor Who would have been your question for a point. So you did get that right.
Yes.
John, your final one in this round. Who played Bath Morda in Willow?
God. God. Jean Marsh.
And your second question, who played Sarah Kingdom in Doctor Who? So you got it. And Matt, finally in this round, who played Gaius in the BBC's Merlin?
Oh, in Merlin, Gaius. Oh, I don't believe it. It's Richard Wilson.
It is
Isn't it?
Richard Wilson.
God.
Well done. So at the end of
I
round,
literally had to go around the houses to get that name out of my arse.
This now needs a Father Ted thing where he comes through the door and just slaps you or something.
well, at the end of that round, Iain, you're now up to 6 points, and if you turn that on its head, on 9 points, Matt and John. Third round. I'm terrible at dating. I'm going to give you all a story title. I want each of you to take a guess as to the year in which the story was set, and the person who gets it closest will get the point. And if anybody gets it bang on, I guess that's 2 points. So, to wit, the first one in this round is Black Orchid. And Iain, I'm coming to you for your guess first.
Ooh, 1928.
1928. John.
1925.
And Matt.
I think it's 1923, but I might be wrong.
And I've got to tell you, one of you has got it bang on. And it is John. It's 1925.
Always John. This is an unfair question. John always gets it right.
I was there for the original episode. You weren't, so that's what happens. You need to be old, Matt. That's all I can say.
I remember Black Orchid.
Yeah, what are you talking about? He's not that young.
It's a backhanded compliment. I don't see what he made of it.
It's backhanded, that's what it is. Okay, your second one. This one might be a bit easier. Who knows? Maybe it's not. John, I'm coming to you first on this one. In which year does the episode Dalek take place?
Oh, that's 2012, I think.
And Matt, do you want to take a guess?
I mean, I want to agree with John. I think.
Well, you're allowed to agree with John.
2012.
And Iain, do you want to disagree or do you want to agree?
I mean, just for the sake of the sake of it, I'll say 2013.
Okay, so that's 2 points for John and 2 points for Matt and no points for Iain.
So my tactic for this round to get me through, I could potentially just. Now it's not me going first. Just go with John.
And on this next one, you are going first. So, Matt.
Shit. Sorry.
In which year does the massacre take place?
1479. This could be very embarrassing.
Well, we'll see. Iain.
I think I'm wrong.
1560.
Yeah, I think it's much later.
Well, stop giving clues because John's about to take a guess.
I think it's 1572.
I think John's got a program guide open in front of him.
I've read
bang on.
Black Archive on the massacre.
Oh, well, there you go. Of course you did. Right, Iain, yours is the next one. In what year does the moon base take place?
Now, I want to say 2008.
2008. John, the moon base.
I'm going to say, because again, this is Michael Collins' favourite story. He'll kill me if I get it wrong. So I'm going 2070.
And Matt?
I mean, this is John's friend's favourite story. So I'm going for 2070, obviously.
And you are both correct. It is 2070. All right. The Vampires of Venice. John.
1588. I don't know.
Matt.
1589.
Iain.
1622.
Well, I've got to tell you, Matt, you went in the wrong direction. It's 1580.
Oh, don't tell me John gets the game.
John gets it again.
Oh,
Matt, I'll give you a clue. Just open a program guide and stick it in front of you just off camera. Matt, it's your first go on this one, though. Colony in space. In what year do you think that might take place?
the irony is, like John Mark Lafissiere sat right down here, and he's helping me out in no way.
Well, he might be helping you out, but not in
We've
the
all
quiz.
heard the rumours. You are looking increasingly relaxed during the quiz. What were we talking about?
Colony in space, Matt.
Oh, 2500. Oh, that's wrong, isn't it?
Iain, colony in space.
2573.
And John.
Is it 500 years on? So 2472
Oh, okay.
or something? 2470. Yeah.
It is exactly 500 years after 1972, so it is indeed 2472.
I wasn't
Iain.
far off.
No,
Goodness.
we're actually really close. I was rooting for you
Right,
then, Matt,
yeah.
but then John came in, and John's going to be public enemy #1 by the end of this round.
I already am.
Iain,
John,
How can I go
John-
higher?
John Rainman Arnold plucking the dates out of nowhere.
Iain.
Are you the Dustin Hoffman for me here?
No, I think you're Dustin Hoffman, John. I think that's the point.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in
Tom-
a
Tom
way,
Cruise.
we're all.
He's
Dustin
calling himself Tom
Hoffmans.
Cruise. That's fine. I can live with that.
We're Doctor Who fans. We're kind of all Dustin Hoffman. If
Yeah,
we're
that's
honest.
true.
Well, Iain, Dustin Hoffman me this. In what year does Human Nature take place?
Oh.
Human Nature is 1917.
And John, Human Nature?
I thought Ian was going to ask if it was the book or the TV story then with his podcast. 1913.
Matt.
Yeah, it's got to be before the First World War. So I'm going with 1912.
What did you tell yourself you were going to do, Matt, when John made a guess?
Well, I thought it was 1911, so I was hedging my bet. Is
It's
John right
19
again?
He's right again. Another 2 points for John.
I read the book far too much when I was younger.
John, what year does the long game take place?
Oh God. This will be a fun one. 5 billion.
5 billion. Matt, what year does the long
5
game?
billion.
Don't agree with me. I'm wrong, mate.
I don't care. Ian's behind at the moment, so if he wins, it doesn't matter. I just want.
Ian, just go 1 year below us. You're laughing.
Yeah.
Iain, in which year does the long game take place?
5,000,001 Apple Alpha Potato Charlie Victor Bravo.
See, you're all thinking about the end of the
End of the
world.
world.
The long game takes place in the year 200,000.
Feck.
So now you've got to judge whether Ian's closer or further away with his.
I think he's actually further away because he was 5 billion and
Plus, yeah.
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 so unbelievably, with his guess of 5 billion, John Arnold and of course Matt score a point.
So what
Yeah.
4 billion 99 million. It's 800,000 years out.
Exactly.
Love it.
Finally, in this round,
Oh,
Matt,
not another one.
last one.
Okay.
In what year does Delta and the Bannermen take place?
1953.
And Iain
1958.
and John.
I want to agree with Ian there because I think it. Oh no, I'll go
Yeah.
1959 just for.
Could be 1959.
It is fucking 1959.
Yeah.
Oh.
So at
I
the
was-
end of that round,
Yeah. Don't tell us. Just go on to the next
I
round.
can't.
Yeah, we'll lose that round.
You can
Forget-
not tell us. You are allowed to.
I think I'd better not tell you,
Okay.
frankly. So John's got
A few points.
25% more than Iain and Matt put together.
God.
Can I just say I'm obviously on Team John, given that Matt and I have so much animosity.
You
So
think
I'm
this is a team game?
No, I'm just here to make sure that John wins.
I'm getting the impression that everybody's here to make sure that happens.
Except JR.
Including JR. He did another date round.
Oh my God, I've got another date round coming up in a minute as well.
Oh, God.
But before we get there,
Okay.
there's just 3 in this round. This is Lamentable Limericks. I'm going to read out a limerick. You buzz in when you think you know which story the limerick is about. Anybody who buzzes in early and gets it wrong doesn't get a second go. So be absolutely sure before you buzz in. I've got to tell you, there's only 3 because these are incredibly difficult to do. And I'm not going to make any claims to having done a decent job. So let's see how this goes. Here comes the first one. Buzz in when you think you know the story. A young lad you could call a whiner who once lived upon a starliner with a brother, Matt.
Full circle.
It is full circle. With a brother called Varsh, they lived near a marsh, and his golden badge couldn't be finer.
It was going really well to the last line there.
Hey, you
thought that was
try
excellent.
coming up with rhymes for starliner.
There once was
Okay.
a moon base near Venus.
Okay, here comes the second one. Buzz in when you think you know what this is. A new doctor, not quite on the mend, expecting perhaps to start a trend. He's loud and he's smug, and his enemy's a slug. But the one
Buzz.
Iain was first on that one.
The Twin Dilemma.
It is the Twin Dilemma. He's loud and he's smug, and his enemy's a slug. But the one who he strangles his friend. So the final one. Near a school at the start we arrive. For an enemy too much alive.
Buzz.
Go on, Matt.
Remembrance for Daleks. Gamble.
Incorrect.
Oh.
An enemy too much alive who seeks to end his frustration by theft of regeneration of all doctors.
Buzz.
John.
Mordred and Dead.
It is Mordred Undead. You've each scored 1 in that round. Seeks to end his frustration by theft of regeneration of all doctors subsequent to 5. And so, at the end of that round, we've got scores, and I'm not going to bore you with them. 7, 15, 26. So,
What?
Wow.
I've got
So I'm
7,
spearhead
15,
from space.
126.
I mean, the main problem was
I'm
2 points
Ghost
for each
Light.
of the date question rather than 1.
Well, we're going to have a dating round now where there's a potential 4 points for each.
Okay,
question.
I'm not choosing Iain.
Well, that's
Could it be a
harsh.
speed dating round?
He's
Sorry.
a beautiful man.
He is.
Thank you, John.
No, actually, this is when people were born. So I'm going to give you a name of an actor. I want you to give me your guess as to when they were born. The person closest gets a point. If you get the year spot on, you get a second point. At that point, if you do get the year spot on, or if 2 of you get the same thing, I'll ask you also for a month and a date. And if you get the month and the date, that's an extra potential 2 points. But let's just go with the years first. So here's the first one. Iain, this one's for you. Are you just quickly genning up, Iain, or something?
Yeah, I'm just looking at all of my books in case.
He was just patting Jean-Marc Lefitier on his head
Yeah.
as he reached the next stage.
Keep going, John.
Okay, Iain, in what year do you think David Tennant was born?
Now I'm gonna say 68.
John?
I know how much older he is than me, so I'm saying 72.
And Matt?
Well, I've got to go for 72. Obviously, I'm going to go with 72, and now it's all about like whether we know David Tennant's birthday, which I'm not sure I do.
don't.
Alas, none of you are right. He was
Hey.
born in 1971.
April?
And so
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jon and Matt each get 1 point, but we're not going to do the what month thing then,
Okay.
because you just have to say January the 1st, right? And that's as close as you can get in 1972 to 1971.
Was it April
suppose-
71?
Pardon?
Was it April 71?
It was April
Was
71.
it April? Was it April 14th?
18th.
Oh.
We're not
Oh.
going there.
Okay.
Jon, it's your turn. When was Tom Baker born?
Right. 1934.
Okay. Matt, when do you think
35.
Tom? 35. And Iain.
1936.
Nice.
It was 1934. Jon, do you want to guess it? John's got two.
January?
There.
Oh God. 17th.
So it was January the 20th.
Oh.
So that's 3 points for Jon. I think it's a foregone conclusion. This quiz is not going the way I'd.
Don't give me dates
intended.
rounds. Don't
Matt,
give
do you want to come outside for a cigar and some drinks? I've got.
Well, only if Jean-Marc coming with us.
Yeah, he's coming with us. It's nearly done.
I don't know. I don't
Yeah,
want to
tell you
know.
what, I'll nip back for a drink in a fag.
Matt, it's your first go on this one.
Oh, good.
When was Ncuti Gatwa born?
Oh, it's like 4 years ago. Ncuti Gatwa, he must be about 20. So 2002, I guess.
Iain?
1989.
And Jon?
2009.
It was the same day as the New Adventure Love and War came out, if I remember rightly.
Oh, really? I was
So-
quite,
Well, you
quite
were
way
there.
off.
I was
He's
yes,
not
I was.
20. He's been in sex education for the last 5 years. And he didn't start that when he was 15, Matt.
I'm going to say I'm going to be horrible and say 1992 because I know it's 1992.
Do you want to give me a date?
It's October. No, so on something like or I'll go with the 21st. I'm thinking 17th, but I'll go 21st.
Buzz.
Oh, Iain.
Was it the 14th?
No, you're neither of you, right? It was the 15th.
Oh,
Iain, when was Peter Davison born?
1950.
Okay. Jon.
1952.
Matt.
1952.
1951.
Oh. Is
Do
it
we- do we
13th
all-
of 13th of April, something like that?
Yes, it is the 13th of April.
Thought so. Damn it.
So, can I guess as well?
Nobody likes
Is
the
it-
show off, Jon.
Sorry.
Is it the 13th of April?
It is. But you
Oh,
all
well
get a
done, Matt.
point for that. Iain, you got a point.
Thanks.
We all
Hey.
get points.
When was Freema Agyeman born? And this one is to Jon.
83. I'll go 1983.
Matt.
1980. No, so Jon could be just pretending not to know,
I
but he's obviously got
know.
this weird Rolodex of a mind that has dates in it. What did Jon say? 1983?
83.
I'm going to say 1982, and he gambled he doesn't know, and he's just trying to psych me out.
I'm
And
playing with your
Iain,
mind.
would you like to take a guess on Freema Agyeman?
I'm going to say 1985.
Okay. And it's 1979. Which
What?
means Matt gets a point.
Gosh.
Hey,
And Matt, it's your question. When was Sophie Aldred born?
Oh, nuts. So Sophie Aldred was about 20 in 1987, so 1967.
And so, Iain, when was Sophie Aldred born?
1962.
And Jon,
right, so I'll go with 1964.
Well, one of you's got 2 points there. And it's Iain. She was born in 1962. Iain, do you want to take a guess at a month and a date?
Yeah, August the 28th.
August the 20th.
20th.
You get 3
Yeah.
points there, Iain. Nicely
That'll do
done.
nicely. Yeah.
Finally in this round, and Iain, I'm staying with you. When was Peter Capaldi born?
Oh. He was 1958.
John, Peter Capaldi.
I think Ian's right. But I'll go 57 anyway.
And Matt.
I mean, if John thinks Ian's right, I'm going 1958.
Well, here's the funny thing. John was right. Iain was right. It's 1958.
Okay. February?
Iain, do you want to guess a month?
I'll go July.
Okay, neither of you got it right. It was April the 14th. So, at the end of that round, crikey, I don't even know how I'm beginning to add these things up. I've got so many numbers swimming in front of my face.
Well, the smallest one is mine, so start with that.
Funnily enough, that's exactly what I did.
Is that your chat applying for this officier down there?
Yeah, it's very
Yeah.
small.
How do you know that?
Well, I've heard the rumours. I've listened. I've listened to
John.
We're All Stories in the End.
Oh, it's you! Hello!
John, just remind me, when's my mum's birthday? Because I always forget that. Really useful.
I can tell where my wife's is, but I can't tell you, mum. Oh, my
Right.
It's
Right. We are going into another individual round. These are synonyms. I'm going to give you a story title in the form of synonyms, and I want you to tell me which story I'm referring to. And if you don't get it right, we'll go on the buzzer, starting with Iain. The Restless Deceased.
The Unquiet Dead.
It is The Unquiet Dead. John, Parky Plasma.
a Cold Blood.
Is correct. And Matt, The Venomous Heavens.
The Poisoned Earth?
Anybody want a buzz?
Buzz.
Can I have the question again?
Yeah, let Ian have the question again and we'll do it.
Okay. The Venomous Heavens.
Buzz.
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 John.
The Poison Sky.
It is, of course, the Poison Sky, the Poison Earth. Okay,
It's not an outrageous title for a Doctor Who story.
No,
Iain,
Nick in that.
Iain, your second one. The Brink of Annihilation.
The Edge of Destruction.
Correct. John, your second one. World of Wicked.
Planet of Evil.
Planet of Evil is correct. And Matt, your second one. Rapture Erections. You all right, John?
That's just, yeah.
Hang on. Rapture Erections.
Rapture Erections.
Buzz.
Oh, Paradise Towers. Thank
It is
God.
Paradise Towers. Iain, third one for you. The Horse and the Bee.
The Unicorn and the Wasp.
Correct. John, your third one. Evening Fears.
Night Terrors.
Correct. Matt, your third one. The Spirit Statue.
Ghost Monument.
Correct. And finally in this round, Iain, The Inexplicable World.
The Impossible Planet.
Oh, it's actually the Mysterious Planet. I
But the
guess that's
Impossible
pretty
Planet
close.
is also,
Yeah, I
it's
didn't
also
I'm
right.
going to give you that.
There you go.
Inexplicable and impossible, not quite as close as inexplicable and
Yeah, if you haven't
mysterious,
seen any of my homework.
but let's say it's close enough. John, The Supervisors.
Supervisor. I was just going to go with the caretaker. It's not the caretaker, but I'll go with it anyway because I can't be. I have to think. And I don't want Matt to get a point here.
Go on then. Does anybody want to buzz in? The supervisors.
Oh God. Is it old or new series?
It's old.
It's going to be a Hartnell or a Troughton, isn't it?
Yeah, it has to be.
Savages.
Put you out of your misery.
No,
Hang on.
no, we're going to go through every story until we get it. Oh, Buzz, the Dominators, Buzz.
It is the Dominators. Well done, Matt. And finally, Matt, it's yours. Bacchanal of Beasts.
Okay.
Nice.
Carnival of Monsters.
It is Carnival of Monsters. So you each scored 4 points in that round. And going into the final round then, this is Answer Smash. So I'm going to give you 2 clues to 2 stories, and
Hang
you
on.
need to...
Hang on. Can I? Didn't I get 3 and Matt get 5?
No, because I dropped one.
Because I
You
dropped
dropped
one.
one
Oh
earlier.
yeah, I dropped one. Oh, we dropped one
And
each,
you-
do we? All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
But thanks for the
Yeah.
attempt at help.
Yeah.
It's all right. I've got a plan. So,
Yeah.
Answer
Is
Smash.
this line dodgy, JR, by any chance?
It's about to get very dodgy. Answer Smash. You need to smash the 2 answers together. I'll give you 2 clues. You know how it works. You've got to join them at the bit that they share. So, here we go. So, remember, if you buzz in and get one wrong, you lose a point. And there's a decider at the end, which I'm going to use, and it will decide something. But let's wait till we get there. Donna's destination and Rosa's first trip.
Buzz.
Oh, but
Go on, John.
Journey's End of the World.
Johnny's End of the World is correct. Second one. Milky Miners, Angels in the Wood.
Buzz.
Go on.
The Rebel Flesh and Stone.
The Rebel Flesh and Stone is correct.
Milky Mine. Okay, yeah.
The Rebel Flesh, the Milky
Yeah.
Miners.
Okay.
The third one. First and 12th, Monkey Mischief. As in mischief, as done by a monk.
Buzz.
Go on, Ian.
Once Upon a Time medal.
Do you want to? I tell you what, because it's you, Ian, I'm going to just let you run that Once Upon a Time thing past me again.
Twice Upon a Time medal.
Well done, Ian. It is Twice Upon a Time Meddler. Only
I
because
can
you're drunk.
never remember the name of that story.
Okay, here we go. Next one. Prison in Space. Pigs in Skyrise.
Buzz.
Go on, John.
Revolution of the Daleks in Manhattan.
Oh, there is a... But no, that's not what I was looking for.
Oh. Oh.
Buzz.
Go on.
Go on, I'm going to let Ian have a go, and if he gets it...
Shardalians of London.
Buzz.
Go on, Matt.
Shard Daleks in Manhattan.
Correct.
Oh,
So that's a point for Matt. And Ian and John have both lost a point.
Although technically, not wanting to give John any more, once
Well-
again, the question could have multiple answers, and John's answer technically.
It's correct, yeah, but I'm going to take the point off him anyway.
Yeah,
because
he
he's got
doesn't
enough
need it.
points.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, here we go. Crane confrontation and the want of a well-prepared meal.
Buzz,
Go on, Matt.
the
Buzz.
woman who fell to earth shock.
Correct. Sunflowers and sadness. Everybody lives.
Buzz.
Ian.
Vincent and the Doctor Dances.
Correct. Partition problems. Padmasambhava's robots.
Buzz,
Matt.
demons of the Punjab abominable snowman.
Nicely
Nice.
done.
Good work.
I wasn't going to risk that one.
Here comes the next one. Tom-titting around Atlantis, Hyperion herbage.
Buzz.
John?
The time monster terror of the Vervoids.
Correct.
Wow.
Here comes the next one. 3 left. Tyler's reunion rose as moment.
Buzz.
Ian?
Father's Day of the Doctor.
Tyler's reunion should have been Doomsday of the Doctor because it's
Oh.
all the Tylers reunited.
But
But I'll tell you what,
So is Father's
united
Day.
in
yeah, it is basically, so I'll
I
give you
know.
that. Absolutely.
Oh, thank you.
I'm a rubbish quiz host, aren't I?
I don't know why I'm so nervous. I'm about 50 points behind.
No, actually 47.
Hey!
On a knife edge.
Okay,
Football.
2 left.
Oh.
2 left, and then the decider. Songs in Space, Orbit Twins.
Buzz.
Matt?
Rings of our 10th planet.
Nice.
Good work.
That is a good one. And finally, and this is the triple answer smash, so you've got to smash 3 things together. One of which might be familiar because we've only just had it. Arctic attackers, anti-matters, human factors.
Buzz.
Matt?
10th planet of evil of the Daleks.
Nicely done, Matt. So at the end of that, we have got Ian on 19 points, Matt on 31 points,
Yes.
and John on 40 points. But there's a decider question. So I've decided we'll do the decider question for 10 points. So,
Ian, go on.
so
Come on,
and because
you got
and because there's only one way in which this makes any difference. Matt, if you buzz in and get this correct, that's 10 points to you, which takes you to 41 instead of 40. John, obviously, if you get it right, you win. But John, if you buzz in and get it wrong, that
Minus
takes you down
10?
to 30 points, and Matt's on 31. So this is between Matt and John.
Hang on, Ian can answer this as well. That would just be fun.
Well, Ian can answer this, but if Ian buzzes in and gets it right, you win, John. So, but Ian, you can answer this.
But if that's what I want to happen, then I can still be involved in the.
Yeah.
But
You go, Ian.
Come on, Ian.
Do your best.
Hang on.
But I got to be honest.
Hang on. Is this worth 22 points for Ian?
No, this is,
Come
let's
on.
say it's worth 12 points, so Ian can take second place. So we'll say it's a decider for 12 points. Hey, it's the only way we can get any jeopardy in at the end of this quiz, right? So are you ready? This is a triple answer smash, and it's a 1-word answer smash.
Oh
So
my.
I'm going to give you 3 words. I want 3 words back. But those 3 words that you give me back will be 3 Doctor Who story titles smashed together that go with the 3 words that I've given you. So this is
God.
probably not going to be incredibly easy, but let's see how it goes.
I don't even understand.
It's a triple answer smash, Matt.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to give you 3 words, and those 3 words are the 3 clues.
Right.
And remember, you get 12 points if you get it correct. Buzz in and get it wrong, you lose 12 points. Here come the 3 words. This is a triple answer smash. Sunshine, Spain, house. Dead silence. Sunshine, Spain, house.
Okay, let's go for this. No, let's not do it yet. Sunshine.
Sunshine,
Spain.
Spain, house. Maybe I should have alliterated and gone Sunshine, Spain, satellite.
I'm.
Because if nobody buzzes it, okay, it's a 3-word answer. So I'm going to have to put you out of your misery, aren't I?
Yeah.
Well, what would the answer to Spain be?
So hang on, Spain is
I-
the two doctors'
two
wife. So
doctors
it's the
is-
two doctors' wife.
And what episode is about a living sunshine? That ends with 2?
42.
the two,
42
the doctor's wife.
Yeah.
Ian, do you want to say Buzz and give me the correct answer?
Buzz.
Ian.
No, because
Lads!
I can't work out what one word I'm supposed to give. Buzz 42, the Doctor's wife, is not a word.
No, I said 3-word clue, 3-word answer.
Ah,
Matt said Buzz, so Matt.
42, the doctor's wife.
Buzz.
42 doctor's wife.
Yeah, 42 Doctor's wife is
Wow.
correct.
Wow.
I don't even want to begin trying to decide who won that.
Let's call
Let's
it
call
a
it
draw between
Yeah,
John
there
and
you
I, but Ian definitely came third.
Call it a draw. Call it a draw.
Even if it's
Honourable.
a draw, even if it's a draw between John and I, can we say that Ian came third and not second?
Let's just say it was a disastrous end to the week's quizzing and leave it at that. But given how this week started on the quiz, I think it's probably fair enough. Until we go back to doing something just a little bit more sane. I was JR.
I was Matt at the University of Exeter.
Yeah, I was Ian.
And I was John.
And we will speak again soon.